There we go. Welcome to another Mortal Kombat Extreme. I've been getting back into the thrill of things with this game, which is funny because I don't even have a series for it. No Fatality Fridays. I mean, at least until Combat Pack 3 becomes confirmed over at EVO. Right? We'll talk about that later. Right now, you may notice the title, Let's Break the Cowboy. I figured that since I really liked how Let's Break Alien turned out, let's turn it into a mini stream series called Let's Break. So, let's break the Cowboy. Let's break the Sea King. Let's break the Monk? Right. I also have to fulfill a promise that a certain hooded, floaty wizard man told me. Oh, cat's outside. It's all well and good. He's probably just gonna want attention. I may scramble to go get him out, but it's not raining, so I'm not too worried. Let's go. So today, we're going to start with Aaron Black. Well, actually, no. Let's not start with Aaron Black. Let's get learning Ermac out of the way, actually. We'll do how to break... We will break him soon enough. There was a cosplayer I saw. I didn't go to CEO, as evidenced by the fact that I'm still here. But Ed Boon himself tweeted out a fucking amazing Ermac cosplay. And because of that, and because of the fact that this guy pretty much said that he was going to kill my cat if I didn't, I'm going to show you how I personally play Ermac and some of his really good tools that he's got. You ready? Let's go! We'll start with Mystic and move on. We're going to beat up on, you guessed it,
Triborg.
The only reason why I pick Triborg is because I always go to the training room no matter what, and I love the aesthetic of beating up on a silver punching dummy robot. There's nothing like it. Alright, so here we are. Ermac, floaty as ever. Ermac, all of his strings are universal. There are no strings that are unique to any variation. And I do mean these basic strings here, like Unstoppable Force. Most of his special moves also stay the same, but Telechoke and Telehang are enhanced versions of special moves that he has in variationless. We will demonstrate that right away here. No variation. Here's the base. Slam. And he doesn't even have back forward 2. Interesting. Interesting. Anywho. Let's go back to Mystic. Hello, person who decided to join this stream. Now, I know it says, cannot display comments, cannot connect to server. That's why I have my Twitch chat here, so I can actually see it. This is why I always have my laptop handy, so I can check out Twitch. That may be why it's also a little bit echoey, but really, I think it's because this is picking up my thing, while this is picking up my audio and the audio from the TV, while it's also streaming the audio, so you'll get echoes. That used to be unblockable, but now not so much anymore. So anyways, a lot of his really good common strings are linked to the 2 button. Forward 2 into down 1 into 2 is a good pop-up. 2-2-2. You can catch a lot of moves off of this. There we go. That's 1 bar into the corner for 33% with Ermac. I just kind of did. And you'll notice now, And you'll notice it doesn't actually do any raw damage. Okay, it does damage, but they have to hit the ground. See? Whereas it only does 4% to do that. So, meter burn does 4 damage. Does 4.25 damage. And you can follow up with stuff. That is common across all things. So what you can do is do that, then come with this, follow with a meter burn, and then go into whatever combo you want. Mystic also has a unique property in that he can drain meter to heal himself. Watch what happens to Triborg's meter when I start to drain it. It only heals, I think, about 5% damage. Let's have Triborg hit me with a 3. Or 4. Yeah, that's 5%. Yeah, that heals. And then if we go... Yeah, it doesn't quite heal, so it will be about 5%. But the important thing here is that you drain the opponent's meter. That can take away some of their options, and it also helps mitigate the gain in meter that your opponent gets from getting hit a lot. But I think that's about it that's unique. Mystic is Ermac's most basic variation and allows him to get some pretty decent combos. Forward 4 is an overhead, that's fairly quick, which can combo to 3. Sadly, that can't combo any further. So can forward, same with forward 3-4. Pretty decent damage. And forward 3 is a pop-up, so pop-up. See what I mean? And then if you just let the kicks land, it's about 11%, which is not bad at all. Back 1, 2, 4, again, does not let you combo, but back 1, 2 does. Let's see what else we got. Is there nothing else? Excuse me. Sure. Oh, Lost Souls. Quick overhead that I believe is hard knockdown. And your opponent might not be expecting it. What else do we have? Tortured Souls. This is straight pop-up, but it's a bit slower. Really, you have to rely on that special move here. What else do we have? We also have Certain Death. That's the one we've been doing. Experiment is just a knockdown. Nothing too spectacular with this one. Inner Misery. Okay, this is kind of his weird one where he has unique lines. And you'll notice it's an overhead, but looks low. And you can get all kinds of fun stuff off of that. Let me get that's the one. And then Wretchedness. Too low. Instead mid double overhead. Nothing too crazy. But some of his normal special moves, like common special moves, are pretty good. His teleport, for example. You can actually... it's fairly easy to... if you're quick enough, that is. And then you can... Oh, I think I got something here. Okay, there we go. See where I'm going with that? Another thing that you can do with our mech, hover. And you can hover for a decent amount of time. This gets enhanced in Spectral, but we'll talk about that later. You can push 3 to low pound. Like, why am I not able to do this? What do you want, cat? I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be back. I'll be back. Cat. My cat. Alright. Don't go causing any more trouble, okay? Alright. Alright, so what's next on the menu? Ooh, I forgot heat and meteor teleport. This is the meaty one. Ah, shit. Come on. Work with me. Here we go. There. There you go. Or let's do a little bit less convoluted. Oh. Oh, come on. I got this. Oh, see, I instinctively want to go for the second one, but... Gotcha! 31. There we go. And then it kind of gets ridiculous, but you can pull from there. Soul Burst. Basic attack. Nothing too wild about it. Nice combo ender. Yes. Come on. Work with me here. No. No. One, two, three, run. 1, 2, 3, do. Ah. nice quick way to end it. You can even angle it upwards, which actually does a little more damage. And it could be considered a pop-up, but not really, because it lasts so... The recovery time is quick enough. Or is slow enough that it doesn't actually thing. But then, meter burn, 15%. Or upwards. If you do it upwards. Come on. Oh, really? That doesn't really work. Okay. But the impact radius is a lot bigger too. You can hit him from here as opposed. You can hit him from about here as opposed to. Come on. You can see where I'm going with this. Real quick, Master of Souls. We're trying to hammer through this as quickly as possible before I try and break the Cowboy and the Monk. Let's start with Master of Souls, my preferred Ermac variation. Ermac, what he's capable of here. He has 3 soul balls. His back 4-2 is no longer the push, it's now the soul ball. If he has 1 soul, if I get rid of him, I do 6%. And they're high. With 2 souls, I do 10%. Pretty solid. And then when I have 3, I do 8. But notice that they bind. It's kind of his free option. And when you back forward with 1, you do what's called a soul burst, which does more damage. Meter burn the soul ball, it does the same damage as the 2 soul, but has the binding effect. No matter how many souls you have. Except, the stun time depends on how many souls you have. So you'll see, I'll have 1 soul, and I barely have any time. 2 souls. Oh, hold on. There. You might as well not even bother. You should really wait for the 3 souls. Here is an X-ray combo with Ermac that does, I think it's 16 hits, 47% damage. Let's do it. Done. And while that is going, I will try and link some more people's in. Don't be afraid to comment either. I'll be able to read it. Fun stuff, eh? Right on! Okay, so, you might be wondering, well, maybe I don't want to waste all of my meter on an X-ray. I can't blame you for that. After all, X-rays are kind of an iffy thing. Not a lot of people go for them because they are long and, for 3 bar, really 32%. But when you put them in a proper combo, you can do a decent amount of damage. So, let's do a little bit of meter management and see what we can do. Force in the corner, 40% 2 bar. I know it's not that great and I've seen way more damage with Ermac in the past, but... What? I didn't think that would actually work. That's insane! Alright then. Oh, he also has... He can't hit me while I'm disappeared into whereversville. And how long am I gone for? About that long. In the air, I'm about that long. When I meter burn it, I think I disappear quicker. Oh, there we go. Whoosh. Those shenanigans, man, I love it. And finally, we have the toughest to learn, arguably. Spectral. Alright, in Spectral, you can fly! For a long time. I think I've talked about Ermac before, but he can fly for up to 30 seconds. So if he's got a life lead and you don't have a character that's good at hitting people out of the air, good luck. Especially in the last 30 seconds, he can just troll you like this for a long time. What can he do out of in Hover? Remember, the Hover is universal, but it gets enhanced into the ability to fly. He also has a new back forward 2, Spectral Charge, which is 11% mid and not so bad on the recovery. But when you meter burn it, it's 16% faster, has armor, and you can hit for a longer distance. You can do that out of that. But it forces you down to the ground afterwards. You can... Come on. You can also teleport. Do a soul burst. Can I meet him? Yes, for a decent bounce. And I think after that... Oh, Ground Slam is down in 3. But where the beauty is... That's hard to... It's hard to keep at that height from the ground. You can combo. And one of the things you can do, let's say... Come on. Why you no work? Aye. It's so hard to get off for some reason. Okay, let's do something a little different. Let's get him to jump. So you can get into shenanigans like that, no problem. So, learn what you wish. Now let's get to the actual fun part.
Breaking people.
Ow! 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 Something is up with my knee and I don't know what it is, so...
Motherfucker.
I'll be fine. Alright. Okay, so let's move on to the...
Aaron Black.
We're going to learn how to break this guy down. And how to break him. In theory, of course. So... Aaron Black, as you know, is very infamous because he is one of Sonic Fox's go-to characters. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be a how to beat... What's his face again? Sonic Fox guide. Dude, If I say you, well, you know, if this guy's won CEO and has won ESL 3 years in a row, and he's going to EVO. This guy is on another level. I'm not saying that this is how you beat him. You're gonna have to figure that one out on your own. Excuse me. But this is how to beat Aaron Black as a character. His moves overall, and how do you stop him? Now, this may not come as a surprise to you, but Aaron Black is very projectile heavy. I know, shocker, right? Especially in Gunslinger with his coins and with his revolvers. Marksman brings a rifle to the table, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, let's focus on Outlaw. Anyway, because let's get sexy Aaron Black into the thing. I'm so sorry for that, but I mean, come on. So I'll play as Aaron Black and show off the main threats, as with any character, like I did with Alien way back when. And I will show you how to take him down after I show off just how dangerous he is. Kitty wants to cuddle.
All right, let's go.
We got 2 people watching, that's all well and good. Now, Aaron Black, overall, fairly good combo game, actually. You'll notice the caltrops. This is some of Aaron, as you'll notice, Aaron Black is very potent with the caltrops. There's actually a trophy in the game called Fox Finish where you have to kill your opponent with the caltrops. And me to burn caltrops? They do double damage. Oh, and let's not mention that Aaron Black can stop you from running with these. Okay, so I'm gonna get a running start. He can stop you from running. Okay. Oh, scary. Especially tough against rushdown characters, where he can do this combo. You try and run in or something. Uh-oh, now you can't. You gotta jump and potentially eat one of these. This is exclusive to Outlaw. Several combos are exclusive to Outlaw, including 4, 2, 3 times. Where he's got this... He can stab you. His pop-up gains a combo. And 4... I really wish that was a brutality, but you know... Oh boy, stream is gonna refresh, so I shall refresh. The stream will be back before long. Oh good lord, it looks like the laptop battery's about to die too. Ah! Sorry, that wasn't me, that was the chair. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! We're back online. Okay, so now... As I was saying, what was that thing that I was doing where I was stabbing her a bunch with it? This is called Tarkatan Stab. The Meterburn version is known as Tarkatan Infection. See the damage over time? She's bleeding. This is actually a lot like Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, where some characters could impale each other with their weapons, and it would just do DOT until they were almost dead, and you can hit them on block. And then when you meter burn, it doesn't do more damage on its own.
I warn you.
I'm just gonna walk into the corner now. Okay, so from the Trail of Blood, You can see I got her pretty far. Standard.
Tough luck, kid.
Whereas with this, I barely get out of the perimeter before I get my blade back. So, one of the things you can do... Oh, he also has a new variation to his sand burst, where he bursts one of his sand grenades, which are these things, back forward 3. He can burst that, boom, right in front of him in order to get a pop-up. But now, he just upheaves a bunch of sand. Stun state stuff.
Calm yourself.
So, you can also do this, which just seems extraordinarily cruel.
I'm just too fast.
Look at that, 22% from a grab plus DOT. Ugh, nasty, nasty stuff. You'll also notice that, of course, when he breaks his blade,
Tough luck, kid.
I don't get any of my blade combos, obviously. But a weird thing happens with forward 3, 2 plus 4. Normally it's that, right? When I lose my blade,
I'm just too fast.
I get a second kick that can combo. I'm not sure how many people who play Erron Black know this, but, you know, if you're missing your blades,
Calm yourself.
you can do some crazy shit with that. Hello, Go-Getio! I am well. I'm just running through Erron Black's variations before I show once, where I show off some of Erron Black's moves, particularly the ones that are variation exclusive, but I'll throw in some non-variation exclusive stuff here or there, and we try and figure out how to take him down. So let's start with Erron Black and Marksman. This is way more reliant on range. Down back 2 now exists as a smack with the rifle. Decent range, about here. Live. Here, there you go. And when, if you do, I call this an injustice meter burn because when you meter moves an injustice, you don't like do it simultaneously. You do it on timing. So on contact, you get that, which, you know, 33%, 2-bar, maybe not worth it, but 30% 1-bar totally is. Because, you know, you can get to 90% if you just do the same thing over and over and over again and then finish with the throw. Bing, bing, bang. He still has the sand grenades. But he now, like I said, can take one and pop it. So, can you look at the Ermac versus Ermac intro? I think I know which one you're talking about. The one where he goes like, "We are many. Huh? We are many more. We are many more plus infinity. We are many more plus infinity. No take backsies." I know what you're talking about. That is weird. Some of the XL intros are so weird. It's like Kitana calling out her mirror clone, saying that she slept with Liu Kang. What? Anyway, let's get back to Erron Black stuff. This is a fairly powerful projectile with some delay at full screen. A bit weird. Like you can see the muzzle flash and try and block. Here, I'll show you what I mean. See, if you're quick enough, you can actually block that bullet, which really shouldn't work. When you meter burn, same speed of projectile, but it does way more damage. 16%! Imagine ending a combo with that. .26% one bar. There's not a whole lot of... Erron Black's not particularly a combo-heavy character. Like I said, he's more about zoning, making you land at the caltrops. He doesn't want to get too close to his opponents, especially if they're like a Goro or a Predator, somebody who can do major damage up close and personal. Oh, and that move that I just did? It's called Unload. Down back one. He walks back. Almost, and at close range, he can be almost full screen when combined with the knockback. And just tag you. And tag you. Tag you with a surprise pistol shot. That sort of thing. Another surprise pistol shot. See what I mean? And I think that's about it. Oh, when you meter burn it. He shoots way faster. Instead of... He goes... Crap. See what I'm saying? That's about it, as far as I know, for Erron Black in here. Everything else is kind of the same. So let's get to the most infamous. Let's get to a more infamous one. Gunslinger. The one with the hat. I love the hat. So Erron Black in this down back one. He's in a stance, and then he can push. After he can either push one to come out of it, two for a pop up. So, he can press 3 for a bunch of lows, which at about this range is a full combo, but he can hit you low like that. Cassie Cage versus Cassie Cage. Yes. Shank Shmang. But, you know, we're going to learn how to break him after this. So now, 4. The spin shot. He's quicker with this one. Mix it up with one of these. Yeah. That's really the only thing that's different outside... Oh, wait, money shot. Don't get any ideas. Quick overhead with coins. What he does is he flips a coin, bounces a bullet off the coins, and can tag you from close, mid, so you got close, mid, and far. And what's up, dude? Not too much, PR Sawyer. Okay. Got this. Oh, come on. Come on, Erron Black, you're better than this. Fucker. Okay, whatever. You get the idea. So, with Erron Black's emphasis on range and a surprisingly decent combo game for somebody who's supposed to be primarily a zoner, how do you stop him? Well, first off, let me tell you, stay away from the caltrops. That is easily going to be your biggest problem. If Erron Black can get you in the corner and force you to stand on the caltrops while he's doing block strings and his tackle, which I forgot to show off, and all kinds of stuff like that, you're in trouble. So stay out of the corner if you can. Erron Black loves to force you into the corner. I know that sounds dirty, but seriously, he loves it. Don't let him get the chance. So how can you get out of it? Characters with teleports are a good place to start. like Raiden. Particularly in Displacer, because that's the only variation where he actually has teleports. So let's load it up. All Aaron Black needs is one good opportunity to set up the caltrops and force you to block, and then you are in big, big trouble. We're going to start by restarting on the left. There you go. That sort of thing, right? So now, if we record Aaron Black, notification! Okay, there we go. He also has, I just remember too, strings that hit overhead and, hey, we got 7 people that hit overhead and low and vice versa fairly decently as well. So, gotta keep that in mind. So, let's say Aaron Black forces you on the caltrops and you're raiding. One of the first things you should try and do, wait for your opportunity to go for one of these. Or, hold on. For one of those electric flies. Not only does it get you out of the corner, but look, he's even at the disadvantage here. But, if you're in Displacer, and force him in the corner. Grab him. Force him out. Move. Force him out of the positional advantage. Get him away from there. This is super important. He wants you in the corner. Don't let him. Oh, let's not forget one other thing. If you do knock him down, watch out for his slides or... What's Sand Gust? Okay, that's not what I was looking for. It was... Quicksand? Sand Trap. Watch out for that. Because from this range, he'll force you on your back.
Gun is the best defense.
And that's a lot of bullets that you'll be eating. So, for example...
Happiness is a warm gun.
Or, what he'll do...
Like your new holes?
2 bar and already more than his X-ray. You'll notice it's classified as a throw. So what that means is... Even if I block this... Even if I block it, you'll see I'm blocking. It's classed as a throw. And throws are unblockable attacks. So you need to watch out for that. A common thing, I actually saw somebody who played... Look at the TV in the back. What, you mean that thing? Or that thing? That's not a television. That's a crawl space. Or as I like to call my demonic hidey hole. See? It's a whole other room. Now, one other thing that I will say, / mention, whatever. Oh, look at the TV in the back of the game. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I'm moving. I got sidetracked. Okay, yep. You can see that in the back there, you can actually see us move. It's not great frame rate, but whatever. Nobody would reasonably play a fighting game with that low of FPS. So, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna... What am I doing? So one guy I know, who played Aaron Black against me when we were at an anime-thon thing. I got invited over by my then girlfriend, so why not? figured, what the hell.
Happiness is a warm gun.
See where I'm going with that? Come on. Oh, right. Of course. Wait. What? What? Why you no do? Okay, so watch this. Catch.
Gun is the best defense.
So you'll block. You'll block. Oh, if you block proper, you're good. But if you fuck up the block,
Smell the gun.
you're in trouble with Aaron Black because of that sand trap thing. So you can armor through it. You just keep them on the move. And like I said, you can teleport. And what's really cool with Raiden, force him in the corner. Make him your bitch. Which, I'm a little bit sad that the teleport isn't universal, because imagine if, even if you could just like normal teleport, like just this, or you know, just and just kind of be behind the opponent. You don't even need to be immediate. You just do that, then force him in the corner, which I'll just do by doing that, and then you get this. Good fucking luck, by the way. I'm curious if characters with projectile counters could work, because I'm not totally sure that they can. So Kenshi is going to step forward. And where's Aaron Black?
Aaron Black.
We're going to go with Marksman this time, because that's what the main one we're trying to parry. The main one we're trying to do is we're trying to parry the rifle shot. So you can totally parry the bullet, but remember, you have to wait till the muzzle flash and be quick. I'll let myself get hit because I can absorb the bullet. If I can actually let it fucking hit me. It's hard because there. It's really difficult, but you could definitely parry that bullet. Now, what about his standard strings that involve bullets? I will turn that off. And what I'll do is I will go record AI thing and find all of the strings that involve a bullet. I think I'll take a couple of extras just because I don't think I shows these guys off. Okay. I doubt we'll be able to do that. I think the low ones you can't.
Too little, too late.
Oh, fuck. I keep doing jawing. There it is. So I'm just gonna restart that. And I'm going to untag the ones I'm fairly certain won't work. So anything that's like a low. So this one, and I think that's it. Okay, here we go. Try and parry that. That's not it. Try and parry that. Try and parry that. Here we go. Oh, you gotta be quick with that. Totally parryable. Ah, fuck. So now it's just testing to see if Firefly and Nailed can be reflected, which that shouldn't be too hard to test. Let's go. Definitely. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Yep, and that is... You can totally hit that with the parry. So that's definitely something you can parry. That's good. Unlike a lot of the bullets in this game, you can parry Aaron Black's bullets. And I totally forgot I was supposed to try and test if... No, I did. You can parry those. Probably your best parrier is not Kenshi because it's such a precise window, or even Jackie Briggs. Probably your best option is Royal Storm Katana because
Aaron Black.
he can dash cancel out of the rifle rounds, but if he goes for an unload, oh, put those bullets back where they belong. Because Katana can do this. I can hold it down. So, you see where this is going? I'm gonna get Aaron Black. I forgot how long he can actually hold this for. Oops. Okay. I totally forgot about that. Alright, here we go. Reflect. Oh, hold on. As many bullets as he can fire. So at full range, he can actually hit himself with 2 bullets. Fun. Oh, for fuck's sake. And he can hit himself with that low. Okay. So that's definitely one of your best reflective options. Now, what about Tarkatan Infection? Now, again, the main thing is that he has new physical strings. And he has new physical strings, and a lot of them can cancel into the Tarkatan thing, but it takes some time for him to grab it and stab it out. I've been favoring Unbreakable Sub-Zero a lot lately, so let's test and see if we can block and counter Aaron Black's thing from a back 2-1-1
Aaron Black.
and several other strings. This is just a test in order to see. And then, since I think we've got some time left, we will try and break the Monk, Liu Kang, particularly Dragon's Fire. But we'll see. Now, can we get him to always block? There we go. Oh, he has to actually hit you. And that grab is actually blockable, so. if we... Because he goes for it. See how quick... But I have to meter burn the counter. And sometimes that's not the best option. So one of your best options is to do that. Now, something you should know about Unbreakable Sub-Zero is that ice armor is more than just a defensive tool. It is more than just a defensive tool. Right now, I'm immune to chip damage. Right now, I'll take less damage overall. I don't know how much less damage. Let's find out. Wake up with the throw. So it looks to be about 25% less damage overall. Not bad. So, and what else can you do? Meter burn slide? A damaging freeze. See where I'm going with this? Or, remember this? Does 9 damage on its own, or 8 into a pop-up. Now when you meter burn, and when you do this, it's 13% damage on for normal. Or 12%. So and I think if we switch over to Marksman, if we have him wake up with a long shot, remember that shield can also stop projectiles. So, and that projectile actually soaks up the bullet. Because Meter Burn Sub-Zero Ice Ball has one hit of projectile armor. So it just goes... So normal projectiles just get eaten by this thing. And that's about it for Aaron Black. Now let's do Liu Kang. Sorry, I got something up in my face here. Checking the Facebook. Ew. I missed a notification. Oh. Tiger Man! If you're in the audience, hello, Tiger Man! Alright. Liu Kang. We're gonna start with one of his most infamous variations, Flame Fist. Flame Fist. Let's rock and roll. So, with Flame Fist, couple things. Liu Kang is designed to be a fast, powerful character. His projectiles are fairly quick to fire. His flying kick, no need for introduction. His combos are strong. I don't need to tell you this. A lot of you know that Liu Kang is scary. By the way, did you know that that's an overhead? That's crazy. But in Flame Fist is where things get a little bit dangerous. That's Shaolin Flame. This move lasts for quite some time, as you can see, by Liu Kang kind of jaunting back and forth. What's this do? Fireball damage goes up by 50%. I've seen people do this instantly, but I can't quite get it right. It's tough, but you can get that done. Also, you'll notice a little bit of DOT. A little bit, not much. But that stacks big time. Actually, why don't we get a character that is immune to chip to beat on? Yo, you trying to get boxed? Me get boxed? I don't want to get boxed. I don't even know what that means. Time for the satanic turkey! Yes! Welcome back, Tiger Man! You missed, I think you missed the bit where I broke Aaron Black, but now we're breaking Liu Kang. And unfortunately, I have to pick on Sub-Zero. But to make it kind of fair, let's pick on my least favorite Sub-Zero skin, Blue Steel. I'm doing good, Tiger Man. Oh, you were here the whole time. Like a real tiger, you hid in plain sight. Alright, so like I said, so remember how Unbreakable Sub-Zero is immune to chip? I really want to know if that stays true even with the thing. Because if it does, then there's yet another reason why you should never underestimate Unbreakable Sub-Zero. Okay. It's just that, yeah, it's like, a lot of people pick Cryomaster because of the offensive nature. I quite like that. Or Grandmaster because of the clone shenanigans, but nobody ever seems to play Unbreakable. But I really like Unbreakable. Not just because of the Ice Mask, but, dude, the defensive possibilities for this are insane. Even though I don't like to play defensive. Unless I'm Unbreakable Sub-Zero. I don't know why, it's weird. Now, so if we get him to wake up. Okay, so we're gonna get him to... Maybe do this until it breaks. There we go. Okay, it does not stop the DOT. So it stops the main hits. But the DOT is not stopped. That is very important. So it's kind of like standing on weak-ass caltrops or something. Okay, that's really good. That's good. Okay, you can stop that now. Oh, right. I forgot. I put him on Wake Up to do the Frozen Aura. Okay. Now, like I was... Oh, also, Liu Kang's got a fairly decent ranging sweep. I don't know if that's something to be worried about, but keep that in mind. And he has a parry in this variation. Much like his girlfriend Kitana, particularly in Assassin variation. Very strong. Okay, that's hard. Great pokes. Very good pokes indeed. So that's about it as far as I'm concerned with this one. Let's hop on over to Dragon's Fire. Apparently Ramel was having problems with this. I shouldn't have said his real name. I'm sorry! But somebody on the wiki, you know, not wiki, the Facebook communities, you now know his first name, had some concerns with Dragon's Fire. And one of the main things about that is that the fireballs have a new thing. You can hold them down. Fucking eat that. Jesus, okay. Also, his Dragon Kick is now 2-hit. At full range, it does like 4% damage. But if you hit it, boom, it's now 8. When you meter burn it on the first hit, it translates into Bicycle Kick. Or 3 hits of it anyway. Meter burn it again, you get a pop-up, like this. I feel I should point out that there's a brutality attached to this where you do the thing and break their skull open like a cantaloupe. And it's the only brutality I know of that you can actually do in the air or on the ground. I know there's a couple of brutalities that you have to do in the air, most of them you have to have your opponent's feet on the ground. But this is the only one, this is like the only one I know of where I could go. And done. Brutality. Bye. So that's worth noting. Double Dragon. Ooh, I should play that game. Yeah, so outside of enhanced fireballs, like those shenanigans, you can see where this is going. And the last one, Duelist, I could talk about for a long time. It is one of the most interesting variations in the game, hands down, because of its concept of yin and yang. In Yang, he has standard projectiles. This is called Solar Flare, by the way. And this. The worst healing move in the game. Hands down. Let me show you how short of a period of time it takes to heal off of an Ice Burst. Which, you know, is about 9% damage. So I get hit with that. You're more open than the door to the ladies' room. Or guy's room. You know what I mean. You're more open than the door to the bathroom in a bar. You're in trouble, dude. I think that's about it. Between these. And then, yeah. And then you get your bicycle kick. And then, switch to Yang. Your projectile game sinks to 0. Sort of. Here's what I mean. They're passing right through him. Man, his projectiles are useless. Or so you would think. That's what first timers might think. But this is where you put in down back 1. Now it's a time bomb. By the way, if you do this, they now act like standard meter burn things. And the time it takes, you can see why that's at certain levels your time overall reduces, and that goes into the meter burn, and you can get more damage. And 18% burst. Look at that. 30% no problem. Also, I should point out, this also boosts the damage of all of Liu Kang's attacks. Including the first hit of his X-Ray, but like the Flame Fist in Fire Fist, it goes away pretty much right away from that. 57% is nothing to sneeze at. Man, I'm just rewatching Sub-Zero get beat, and I'm a little bit sad. Alright, so how do you beat Liu Kang? Well, you must understand a couple of things. 1, Liu Kang is fast. Like, crazy fast. Like, I think at one point, and I think still to this day, he has one of the fastest normals in the game. A 3-frame normal. That is not common. That's forward 1, by the way. He also has a fairly decent projectile game, which is enhanced in Dragon's Fire because of his ability to cancel fireballs into shit, including canceling it into a run. As well as crazy meter burn shenanigans he gets with that. And then with Duelist, you've got to keep in mind that, he can set down mines any second, or boost his damage, or suddenly I gotta worry about getting zoned by chunks of the sun. Jeez, I don't want to get a suntan with this guy. Alright, so how do you beat him? Well, like most characters, but especially in the case of characters like Liu Kang, you have to study him closely and particularly keep an eye on his variations. Now, characters that are immune to chip, like, that can make themselves immune to or take less damage from chip, like Predator or Unbreakable Sub-Zero, can hold on against Flame Fist's crazy blockery nonsense. What I mean by that is that, like, when his fists are on fire and he gets into combos that go into Flame Fist, normally you're losing like 20% of your health if you just keep blocking. But with characters like Unbreakable Sub-Zero, your damage gets reduced a lot. He was like taking 0.17 for maybe like 4 or 5% damage. I don't want a suntan. Good lord, I'm not in the mood. I know the feels. So let's So why don't we start by one quick thing I do need to show off with Flame Fist. And that is with his windmill punches. Recently, and when I say recently, I mean relatively speaking, of course. I am referring to, of course referring to the 2-in-1 cancel ability. Now, if you don't know what a 2-in-1 cancel is, it's when one move, like say Liu Kang's windmill punch, can be canceled into any special move at the end. So, like that. Shaolin Flame can do the same thing, except there is an exception in that I can't do it into, but I could go into fireballs. Remember, these do 50% more damage as long as that's on. So when I meet a burn, the fists are bigger. The flames are bigger, but they don't add more damage. Right? As opposed to... yeah, those shenanigans. Let's, so, check this out. His strongest punch combo I know of is 1-1-2, just by raw damage. It's 8% on its own. And sure, the kick does 11, but so does that. It actually does 12. And that's 14, but can it go into... no, it can't. That's where it gets important. That was 33% no bar. Again, 33%, no bar. You're done. But, suppose I want to go into X-Ray. Reasonable. His Fist Flurry can be cancelled into his X-Ray. %53 X-Ray combo. You're welcome. So, how do you get past that? So how do you get past that kind of shit? Well, it helps to have a projectile reflect to deal with fireballs, but that's not necessary, so to speak. I'll do it with Takeda. I'll show you some stuff with Takeda that you can use to stop him. I know I kind of bounce back and forth between random characters, but that's just because I like a lot of characters, and I'm like, hey, how can this guy beat this guy? If you wish to see a particular character try to break the characters in question, whether that be Aaron Black or Liu Kang, or if I didn't cover them with Alien like I did in the last episode, please let me know. Alright, so first things first. Shiraryu Takeda, as you know, is my preferred variation for Takeda, because I've got some combos with them. I'm going to show you a 43% 1 bar and I think it was a 51% 2 bar. Okay, here we go. Kano? You want me to break Kano, or do you want Kano to take on somebody? There we go. 43% 1 bar. %51% 2 bar. You want me to break Kano? That's gonna be hard. Melina for both. We'll break Melina. and then we will break people with Melina. Adorable! Alright, so let's do that then. But once Takeda's done, of course. So like I said, you do not want to be close up with Liu Kang. Liu Kang will chew you up and spit you out like a piece of gum. At close range. He does not care. One thing you do have to be wary of course, is his, like I said, his fireballs. But they're high. So, yeah, keep that in mind. His fireballs are high unless they're meter burnt. Then they're mid. And even then, I can duck under them. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. What? It's classed as a mid, but it might as well be a high. That's insane! Okay then. Yes, Liu Kang is very dangerous. But that's where Takeda, particularly... I mean, yeah, I should have picked Lasher, but in Shiryu, he's got options too. He can teleport. And teleport in the air. Ow. I deserved that one. I'll set it up for Dragon Parry later. Nah. Anywho, well, maybe except for Hannibal Lecter, but that's besides the point. So, keep in mind of that. Remember, Takeda's whips have good range. From about here. Okay, so from about here, I can hit you with overhead strike. Or launch forward in a teleport strike. In this strike. See where I'm going? And of course, this is also armored, the meter burn version, so you can go into a hop up and then do something about it. Mouse says, the Queen of Mice, she's a real jester. I'm not even kidding, she's hilarious. Remember what I said about the whips? Don't shake them off. Don't shrug them off, because they, as far as I know, they can't be parried. No, that can't be. That can't be. What?
Think faster.
You, what? You've got to be kidding! What? What the fuck? I thought these were unparryable! That's obscene! Liu Kang! Okay, this is... Okay. Okay, he can parry that too.
You are not focused.
Kunai! What the? See if I can break 55 with this one. Maybe that one? Oh, this is gonna be... That is so ridiculous that Liu Kang can actually parry Takeda's whips. I did not know that. So let's try Lasher, and hopefully his whip shenanigans... Hopefully those whip shenanigans are not stopped by the parry, because I'm going to be very sad. No, okay, so the windmill whip shenanigans can be won't be stopped. That's low. Okay. He can parry the overhead strike. The overhead strike. How about this? He can parry the low slash. That is not good. Lash erase. Okay, didn't think that he could do the jumping attacks. Because good lord, that'd be retarded. Okay, so to get past that parry, if your opponent knows how to use it, you literally have to either hit low or with a projectile most of the time. Oh, good to know. I totally thought it was a little easier than that. Oh, and of course. Fuck you, Liu Kang. Okay, so we're gonna try and break Kano.
Wow, that hurt to watch.
Yes, indeed. Now, there's one last thing I want to do against Liu Kang, and that's, of course, take his Bay and fucking smash his dreams. Wrong one. Let's smash Liu Kang's dreams of smashing Katana in the bed, if you know what I'm saying. I really shouldn't have made that joke. Alright then, let's move on. Alrighty then. Okay, I just pulled that off. Okay, I just... Rise! Booty! Aw. Booty! There we go. Back on track. There we go. Okay. Eat that, Liu Kang! Hold on a minute. How much damage does that? Okay, it does 23 on its own, so I thought it did a little more damage. Boy, do I know that feel, mouse. It... So that's totally freaking awesome. Can't believe I fucking jumped into that one. Alright. Let's talk thugs. So, Black Dragon. Total fucking douchebags. You know these guys. Killing soldiers, making neckties out of people's tongues, stealing weapons. These guys are absolutely the worst. You know, the worst kind of human being. In fact, if you don't believe me, check out their propaganda. Where is it here? It would be under affection. Change
your affection.
No, I'm not going to change my affection. I'm too loyal to Lin Kuei for that one. Even though I really want to get that one trophy, but yeah.
A cutthroat criminal organization, the Black Dragon perpetrates the most violent and brutal crimes imaginable. Assassination, robbery, and black market weapons trafficking are among their known offenses. All members of the Black Dragon clan are currently wanted by the Special Forces for crimes against humanity.
Right, see what I'm going for there? That's what I'm going with the Australian accent. Bloody hell, we're gonna show off Kano, the leader of the Black Dragon clan. Oh lord. And you know what, just to be fair, I think we'll try and break him with Tremor. At least to start. And then we'll try and figure out other things from there. But we'll start with Kano. And we'll show off just how fucking dangerous this man really is. Let's be on tribal. Let's rock and roll. Sorry I don't have the skull today, but I hope you don't mind. Right. So, Kano. Did you know that he was originally Japanese-American, but then the guy who played him in the movie made him Australian, just with the accent? And it was so good that they officially retconned it so he was Australian. Fucking sweet, right? Anyway, so with Kano, in Cutthroat, he's got nice combos, including one where he actually backs up a little bit. Pretty decent for footsies. Slice, and suddenly I'm a little bit out of your range. and then I can ball. This ball is obnoxious, by the way. It executes really fast. Can be delayed and canceled. See where I'm going with this? That ball's insane. He also has this. I like this. And then stab, stab, stab. So, and also this one, which pops up. He also has this, which increases his damage output by 33%. Right? 1. 3.75. 2.5, so 1.25. So actually it's a 25% boost. But anyway. It's the same damage boost even if you meter burn. It's really just good for cancels. It used to be like 33 to 50, 33% normal, 50% meter burned, and this did not do damage to you. So I would often go... and do crazy damage out of that. But now I can't. But...
That'll do you.
57% brutality combo. Or... 50%, depending on which brutality you really want to go for. That's really it for Cutthroat Kano, but he's very dangerous. He's probably one of Kano's best variations. Let's move on to Cybernetic. This one isn't necessarily used a whole lot per se, but it does have some neat tools. Like this attack, which damages and stuns. So, right? He also has his knives, which I forgot to show earlier. When he normally throws the knives, it's a big projectile you can usually see. Outside of the red trail, good luck seeing this. Especially if he throws 3 of them at once. His ball remains unchanged. And I forgot to show this, you can meter burn it, and on impact, meter burn, even if it's, if you miss, it's an 11% unblockable. Savage, I tell you what. Okay, upward laser. You can do that, and then... anything else? Oh. That. Then he's also got... oh, right. Some strings go into grenade, or into laser. So, meter burn. If you meter burn that grenade, they go boom. Standard 1-bar combo with this guy. Not too impressive, but... that's 30% for 2. That's... don't even bother with this. That just ups the damage it does. I believe that's about it. And then we got Commando Kano, who is known for 2 things. A new string, which is 2-2. Which can go directly into his command grabs. Which, like I said, he has not 1, but 2 command grabs, which are very solid. And their class is throws, which means he can't really block these. How a bomb. Some WWE shit right there. He also has 2 counters, high and low. If their animations are the same, but their damage goes up. So if I have him, then get parried. Oh, there we go. So remember. Same amount of damage. Well, now it does more damage. The counters do the same amount of damage as each other, regardless. But lows and highs, mids, and overheads. And as I believe a certain Tiger Man showed, you can use this to get out of pressure. So if you're getting pressure by, say, Kung Lao, go for the counter. And go for the counter on the last hit, and boom, you're good to go. Oh, he also has that. Which I never understood. Okay, that does 8 points. Oh, and wood chipper. Fun stuff, eh? So how do you stop him? Oh boy. Kano's not an easy character to stop. His relentless assaults, combined with his ability to zone fairly decently, especially in cybernetic with those knives. His ball, as far as I know, is not actually counterable. Yes, the ball is not counterable. Fortunately, the block time that he has is notable enough for him to do some shit with it. Welcome back, Tiger Man! We're just about to get into how to break him, and it's not going to be easy. There aren't a whole lot of characters that can reliably break a lot of Kano's moves. Like his ball, for example. And his command grabs, dude, they're practically, they're classed as throws in this game. So you can't exactly block them. But never say never.
Yes.
Actually. Melina! Where you at? There you are. Okay, so we got Kana. And we'll do Ravenous just because Ravenous is scary and I love it. Never say never. Exactly, my good chum. Exactly. So the thing with, so like I said, with the thing to know with Kano. So one thing, like I said, with Kano's ball is that it has a fairly decent block time. So I can catch you with up 3 with Melina from that. So let's say on Wake Up. Exactly. Always find your way. Take it to the lab. Oh, wait. Damn. Oof. But you gotta be careful. You can jump over it. But a lot of teleport attempts are gonna, air teleport attempts are gonna get stuck. But normal teleport attempts. Ow! Nope. Punish him with something that... Oh, wait, hold on. I wonder. Dude! Melina can heal from the chip damage taken from this. So if we have him do this. It's still not a full heal, but Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Here's one thing I still have trouble with. What's the timing to get the second neck break on that one? Because I like this move. Have I been doing the wrong input for 6 straight months? Oh my god. I totally have been. I've been doing the last part of the neck snapper input wrong for 6 months. Oh, I feel so stupid. Oh, fuck. All right. Okay, maybe I'm just stop doing that so it's not so annoying. That's... I still can't get it reliably. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. Ooh! 36, 1 bar with the neck snap. And normally, and if I fuck up the input. Okay. Oh. Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Work with me here. And I know I shouldn't do this because it's one of the slowest normals in the game, but I don't care. No! Well, okay, I was supposed to mess that up. 33! But that was not so bad. Let's say on... Okay, so... I can stop him with projectiles. And you'll notice... Oh. Fuck. Now the ball, when meter burn, has 1 hit of armor. So, double time! Oh, wait. Come on. Come back here. Come back here. I forgot how good Kano's backdash actually is. It's too bad, too, because she has a nearly 50% X-ray with that. Ow. Come on. I didn't even mean to program it like that. Okay. And, of course, projectile reflectors, or people who could stop projectiles, are good with the knives in cybernetic. And when it comes to commando, really just don't get too close to him and make your moves unpredictable. Now, a lot of people, do this anyway to try and get through blocks. Exactly. But make sure you do this especially with Commando Kano. Because remember, if you just do... If you just do a combo, looking at you, Lau. That has a lot of hits that are the same and enough recovery time for Kano to actually deal with it. Good luck. Eat 21% Kano, or Kung Lao. By the way, you can thank Tiger Man for showing this up. And you can even go for the standard one if you don't feel like waiting. It's if you don't feel like wasting a bar. It's ridiculous. And now to move on to the monster, I mean the woman of the hour, Melina! It's a little sad that we have to break her, but I'm sure she'd be into that. And we will try and break her with one of my personal favorite characters of all time, Barator! Seriously, I love those two. Alright, let's get the show on the road. She needs a little extra iron in her diet. Look at her. She's pale as the moon. Ay. Water break. Delicious. Right, now, so, Melina. Savage, former Empress of Outworld. She's got a few interesting combos up her sleeve. In two of her variations, this goes into a grab. She likes to play with her food. But like I said, she also has one of the slowest normals in the game in forward 3. If you're wondering how slow it is 33 frames. That is half a second. You literally have half a second to see it coming. And... frickin' yeah. That's my best Joker laugh. I'm terribly sorry. Anyway, with half a second of reaction time needed, which a lot of people easily have that reaction time, you gotta know that's easy to stop. But a lot of her other moves are very quick. And a lot of her stuff can combo into some of her special moves, like the roll. The roll is a mid. That pops up the opponent. So, I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea. Oh, no! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. This is making me mad now. Oof. If you could spike your opponent with this, like, then if you can hit your opponent with the teleport while they're in the air, then you're pretty much guaranteed to land an X-ray. And her X-ray is pretty good too, because not only on hit either armor or block does it go for 3 times, but you can fake him out fairly easily because of that. In Ethereal, Melina has the ability to travel. A good rule of thumb with moves like this, kind of like Smoke, Shazam and Injustice, and Melina, is this is how I learned how to get the directions in my head, like forward, back, and all of that. With Ethereal, the direction you want to go is stays the same. The input is a little different. So if I do left, right enough, I'm still going to the right, but I'm now going away from my opponent, as opposed to this where I'm going towards and now away. Oh, by the way, instant. So, you want to see something funny? Teleports for days. Hope you enjoyed those shenanigans. Is that it for her? Yes. That really should have hurt him. I don't know. Back to Ravenous. Ravenous is my personal favorite variation because of her pounces. From here, this is the high, or mid rather, so watch out for that. She also has a low, which you can wait for them to duck block, or just pop them into the air. And it has, these all have stages, so stage 1, stage 1, stage 2, stage 2. Okay, hold on. And now for stage 3. Yeah, enough said there, right? I feel like there's something I should do here. Oh, right. And then, remember how I said that this often has a grab? That's it. As you can see, she nom-nom-noms on your face. And if you do up, up, and hold down triangle, it keeps going. It's ridiculous. And finally, piercing Melina. Remember Mortal Kombat 2, Melina? Now in this case, you just do down, down 2 in order to keep it going. There you go. How do you like them apples, man? Scary shit. Oh, and some of her moves get some extra range because she pops aside. Oh, one of my favorite things to do? Back 3-4 into air side. Which can go into... Which you can go... Okay, come on. Come on. I can get this to work. Or I can get something to work. You can combo into stuff off of that. I feel. So, Melina, how does one beat her? Her unpredictable nature and savage attacks might frighten you, for good reason. But steady yourself. But steady thyself, because there is a way. Rockman! Wrong Rockman. Hold on. Where? Is that him coming? Just give me a second. Oh! Hey, Tremor! I knew you'd come. Okay, time for Tremor. And Tremor's got some interesting moves, if I do say so myself. So let's do this. And we'll start off with how to beat Ravenous. At least how to beat Ravenous' unique nonsense. Let's go. So, The thing with the pounces is that you can stop them. It's actually fairly easy to stop the low pounce. Just don't crouch. Because remember, because this class is a throw, even if you low block. Whoa! I didn't realize how good his forward dash actually is. It's like a mini run. Okay, and her high pounce. It's a little bit advantageous, but at least I think. But you should be able to stop it. Okay, so let's see. You can punish it. Ow! Just not with some of the slower moves, like forward 3. Forward 4, maybe. Okay. She's gonna do that on Wake Up, right? Okay. And that's about it. Except, hold on. There you go. Some stuff that you can just basically do just to stop her. In piercing, her side attacks get a little extra range, and she can utilize these to her advantage. So, for example, you can reflect them, but I'm not going to bother switching characters just for that reason. So she can double up. Keep in mind though, these are high. Sure, you might eat one, but Tremor's projectiles overall do more damage. Yeah, so you can duck under these guys. But when you see the meter burn flash on the low one, hopefully you picked a character that can actually, you know, do something like that. And I think that's really... And I guess with piercing, there's also the combos to worry about, but you can usually... If you can punish them normally, you can punish them here, so... And in Ethereal, just learn how to... You can use this to just learn how to punish her overall. The only real thing you got to watch out for is her teleports, and she has some recovery on most of them, so you know. Let's rock her world. Oh, let's not forget, too. Tremor is one of those characters that actually has a move that can hit prone opponents. Drop the bass. Alright, so that's about it for this. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you learned something. And as always, DFTBA. And let's see here. I've maybe got to close my laptop and... Man, you really want to beat up on some people, don't you? Okay, I'll bite. Next time, Tremor. Don't look at me like that! I told you next time! Jeez.